Hello, are you excited for this interview?
Not really.
I know, this is gonna be a traumatizing event. Anyway, so, welcome to GFOrbit, where she's gonna try and orbit a rocket for the first time. This is gonna be great. Alright, let's begin then. Start the game.
Question one step first.
Okay. So, first, you need to build yourself a rocket. Since we are in sandbox mode, you pretty much have all the rocket parts already and you don't need to worry about money, so we can build pretty much I went explosions. Yeah, that's what always happens. So these are the cockpit parts. Like, I don't know. Now you need to build your own rocket. First you need to choose a part to put in your crew. The starting one is the one on the top right. No. That one. Yep, that's what you'll use. Now you should probably put a parachute on top. Parachutes are here. It's that little one. Here.
Okay.
That. Yes. Put it on the top.
Oh.
There we go. Now we need to build the rockets, right? Now we need to build like the rockets to make it go up. So you have two types of rockets you can use. You have liquid fuel engines and you have solid fuel engines. Solid fuel engines are like those fireworks that you light them and then they go and then they only stop when they blow up. And liquid fuel, you can control how hard they do. Like liquid fuel are usually better, but they are a bit more expensive. But since our money is infinite, maybe we should go with liquid fuel. So here, there are the fuel tanks. Can you? Hey, Ultra Lem. Can you hear better now? Or should I just do this? Haha! Haha! There we go. Alright, so yeah, since I won't be playing, I guess I can hold a microphone. Right, so now it's like this. Do you want to try and build a rocket on your own first?
No.
No? Okay. So, right, so it's like this. Basically, you'll need a lot of power to go up, and then you release all of the rockets, and then you'll use a smaller rocket to finish the orbit, right? So, let's start on a smaller rocket. Probably you need, maybe not too big, maybe this one or that one. This one has more fuel, but it is heavier. So just, okay, now attach it on the bottom. And now let's attach an engine to it. Huh. Hello. Just a second. Continue this shit. Can you see if you can hear me well on the stream now?
Yeah, I'll check. I'll have to mute myself on here real quick to check.
Sure. Come on, Steam. Steam, please. Shh. Silent. Okay. Okay.
Now Kerbal Space Program.
There we go. Steam is open. Come on. Oh shit. Alright. Finally, things are starting to go on again.
Well, except for the fact that, as far as I can tell, all your alert sounds and stuff are really loud, like insanely loud. But I've got my computer turned up to full blast and I can barely hear you.
That is weird.
I can barely hear myself as well through the stream. But when you're, you know, your ding sound that happens, your ding thing that you have.
Yeah.
That was really loud.
That's really strange. Let me check one thing. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again and see if anyone else can detect the problem with the sound or not.
What I'll do is I'll check on my mobile phone as well quickly. I'll have to disconnect it.
Oh yeah, that's also an idea. Sometimes my butt itches. It does. My anus is... Oh, come on.
Ja jsem za mnou jsem to vstala, protože bylo to...
Okay. That seems to be working fine now. Just see if girl shows up there. Game capture, properties. Okay, let me just restart the game and see if it shows up. Ah, no need. There we go. Alright. Okay, let me just close Chrome just to prevent any further blue screens of deaths. And we got the host. Thank you, man. Thank you, Project Game House. Right, let's close the shit. And let's continue where we left off. Resume saved. GFOrbit load.
So?
Okay. Hey, actress! Welcome back. Let's see if we don't get another blue screen of death here. Okay, so let's build a rocket again. Now let's add a parachute like last time.
It was here?
Exactly. Very good. Okay, now you'll need a fuel tank for the upper part. That should be good. And now we need to select an engine, which is also on the tab below that. Yep, engines. Now, select this. This is a small-sized fuel tank, right? So you need to select one of those small fuel engines. Like there are these three for now. Probably the best one might be maybe this one, because this one is a lot more fuel efficient, so you'll have more room for errors and stuff like that, but it is not as much powerful, so
Yes.
that one might be better. Yeah, you need to put it below the fuel tank. Yeah, there you go. Now you can use your mouse wheel down. There we go. Now, well, I would let her build entirely on her own, but there's so much shit here that would be very difficult. So now you need to add a decoupler. That one. The one on the left is the indicated side, yeah? Yeah. Okay, actually, now, this is the part that you will use in space to steer, right? Oh, just one more thing. Let's just add a few solar panels here. Just to make sure you don't run out of energy. That seems fine, whatever. And maybe just a small battery pack there. Okay, that should be plenty of energy. Right, so now it's like this. Here you have fuel tanks. If you want to add liquid fuels, you got to check the sizes as well. Here you have all of the engines, which include solid rockets, kind of like this one. This one, once you trigger it, it will burn, it will rocket you up until it runs out of fuel. I don't think you'll need these. These are just like metal parts and stuff for you to attach other things, or these clamps that you can use to hold the rocket steady for the launch.
Oops.
Well, shit. Let's see, coupling. This one is to add stages for you to, when you press the space bar, they will decouple. This one are empty if you want to add stuff, but you won't really need it in this mode. This is aerodynamics. If you can add like wings and stuff to make it more stable. These are wheels, we don't need it, we won't need that. Communications, we won't need it, we won't need that either. And we won't need that either. So yeah, just now you can start adding fuel if you want, or just solid engines, and the solid engines don't need fuel, they have it inside. And I think that's about it. And you can use the structural here to add parts, and the coupling if you want to do several stages, like you go, you separate the rockets, you go again, separate another rockets, and so on. And lastly, as you add parts, they will be added here. So each stage will be, when you press the spacebar, this one will trigger, then spacebar, that one will trigger, and spacebar and these two will trigger, which is the parachute and the rocket. So you need to check that as well. So have fun now. Oh, and you can press here if you want to add symmetry. So if I add one of these rockets, it will add like 8 around. Have fun!
What? So you are letting me like pick everything?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Can we put everything there? Or do
You
is
can,
this
but that won't work
the
well.
money?
No, you don't have to worry about money. That's just how much it would cost you on the normal game, but you have infinite of everything.
Okay. But you need to tell me everything again.
Or you're not listening.
So.
Okay, so again, it depends if you want to use liquid fuel engines or solid fuel engines. The liquid fuel, you can adjust their speed. The solid fuel, they will just go automatically until they burn out. And with the liquid fuel, you can increase the speed and then you can decrease whenever you want.
Okay, so tell me again. I put.
You know what? Just experiment. Let's make a few test launches, see how that works, and then you'll start seeing what you need to add or remove to make a working rocket. So for now, maybe... Okay, let's try and just make a simple rocket. Just add a big solid fuel rocket. Go to like engines. Maybe that one on the top right, yeah. Let's just go with that to test. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. So, let's just test this like the, How do you like that name?
Tell me.
Okay. Alright, so let's save the ship and see how it launches.
Egoist?
Now here's the deal though. You use the spacebar to go up in stages. So the first spacebar will trigger this stage, the second time you press will trigger this stage, then this stage, right? And then, as for the controls, you have the WASD keys to rotate, to tilt the rocket, like the D key will make it rotate that way, but it is not actually rotating because it's quite big, but yeah, this. The Q and E will make it spin, right? You can see here these buttons of that, and then the Z key will put the engines at max speed, the X key will put it at 0 if you want to stop, and then you can use the shift and control to increase or reduce it. Yeah, that's basically it, but
So
okay,
just
so
the space.
yeah, what you need to do is to just fly upwards, and then you'll have to start turning it sideways.
Okay. Just the space. Q, E.
WASD, yes.
Okay, que faz?
That's to spin it.
Like.
And you press space again.
I-
There goes your rocket. Oh, yep,
Oh.
you press space again, you open the parachute and open another rocket. And there we go.
You.
Classical first launch. And now you can use
But-
the shift and control to change the speeds.
But what am I supposed to do?
Well, not that for starters. So now you won't really get far with that. You can just turn off the engines with the X key. Because yeah, if that was a real person, it would be vomiting all over the place right now. Are you gonna turn off the
but
engines?
Just tell me first.
Are you gonna save them or
am
not?
No,
It's
no,
gonna
it will
die.
be there. No, it's okay. It will.
It's okay that it's gonna die. Kill the engines. Press the X key.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You press the C key so you can see inside what the person is seeing. So there's the sky going around at an insane amount of speed. Another thing you can do is you can turn on the stability assist, which is a T key, so that it won't go crazy.
But tell me first, what is my goal? Is to go up until like the space?
Your goal is to go into orbit. It's to launch a rocket, and then you go into orbit. Yeah, now you just have to wait for it to go. Let's just revert the flight back to launch to test this out again. So remember, when you press the space bar, the stage that goes to the next stage, and that's it, right? So, for example, since that one, the big one, is a solid fuel, you need to wait for it to run out of fuel or almost run out of fuel before triggering the next stage, because it will pull you up, but when it runs out of fuel, it will not be able to pull you up. So you press the space bar to let it go, so you're lighter and you can go up even more. Let's try it again, and I'll turn on the stability assist just to help out a little bit. Go on.
And how do I know that it
What?
ran out?
Launch it and I'll tell you. Alright, so you see, you triggered it, and now you can see here how much solid fuel it has, right?
Okay.
Another effective way of seeing it is when the fuel runs out, this whole thing here will stop showing
Okay.
because it won't be able to burn. You know?
Okay, I get it.
Steady. And okay. Now that you are almost in space, okay, I'll give you a tip. You're gonna open the parachute and the rocket at the same time. Okay, so now that you are in space, you can press the D key to go sideways a little. More. About that. Okay, now you press the space bar to start gaining lateral speed. And now we can press the M key
Huh?
to see what your trajectory will be. Now, an orbit is basically, so as you can see, it's gonna get here. The apoapsis is the highest point, and then it will fall, right? An orbit is basically falling endlessly around the planet, and since there's no atmosphere, it won't slow down, so it will always keep falling. So your goal is to get a high enough altitude, and when you're here, you start building up speed on that direction, right?
Yeah.
And to do that, you need, you know, rockets, engines, and stuff. And now, just gonna tell you what this icon is. This icon here, that yellow one, is the prograde, which means it's the direction your rocket is going. So yeah, see how far you can get from orbit now. Just turn on your engines again when you want to. Basically, the idea is that when you're nearing the apoapsis, you turn on the engines so that it will increase the horizontal speed, so it will fall faster, and then it will... Oh, why did you trigger the parachute? Anyway, just aim the rocket to the prograde vector, that icon there on the ball. You press the D key, and now you press the Z key to increase the speed. Too much. Okay. There we go. And now we can check on the map where trajectory is gonna be. Use the right mouse button and then drag it downwards to see from above. And you ran out of fuel. You were almost there though. That was a pretty good launch. I didn't expect to get here this fast, but you did. So congrats on that.
Yeah.
And now you know the basics of flight. So let the fun begin.
Can we add like more?
You can add whatever you want.
Like a bigger one? One more. How do I do this?
You click on the top part, the first part that you added. No, you just click on it and then it will attach to your mouse. No, you clicked on the solar panel. No, that's a parachute. No, just click on the pod until everything is green. There you go, and now you can drag it. You can use a mouse wheel to go up. You have an engine. Okay, this is gonna be fantastic.
I have enough fuel, right?
You have enough rockets, yes. Oh, going to with aerodynamics. Don't forget, you can use the symmetry mode.
Any tips?
No, this is gonna be great.
Taste. Yeah. Have it somewhere. That's okay. Cased.
Those are radiators
It's okay.
that
here, this here. I think it's okay. Right? Enough?
You can save on the disk there, and now launch.
Where? Quick.
The green button.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Look at that shit.
Okay. What's happening?
I was expecting more explosions.
I'm going. Ah!
Rest in peace, Jebediah Kerman. Rest in peace.
Oops. Incredible. It was a good plan, right?
I can see where you are going with that. Rest in peace, computer. At least you didn't get the blue screen yet. Okay, there we go. Let's revert flight. Let's revert the vehicle assembly and see. Okay, I'm just going to explain it this time. What is happening here? Okay.
It's okay.
If you want to, wait. No. I'll just explain what happened there. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the wings, we can remove those because if they are not in symmetry, they will destabilize your rocket a lot. So basically, what's going on is on this stage, you have all of these rockets, right? And they will all activate at the same time. So this one will blow fire to this one, and this one to this one, and this one to this one, and so on. So since it will have their entrances covered, the only thing they will do is overheat the rocket that's behind, and usually lead to an explosion, which it didn't. So you have two options here. You can either add a decoupler in the middle of each one, so that you click to select the areas, and then you there you go. That's how you do it. But if you want more power on launch, what you can do is you can add like decouplers around the rocket, and you have like 5 rockets at the same time from the sides instead of in a line. There's a bigger rocket, solid fuel rocket, which is that one, but you should replace it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the parachute is still going off at the same time as your engine. On the staging, on the bottom right, that part. So you click on the plus, click on that plus sign. Yes. And add the engine, that thing, the engine. Drag it. Yeah, there. Okay. So now the staging is fine.
Okay. Booster sounds good.
Sure.
Like it.
I don't think you added it. It was left outside. Okay, yeah. Now it is under the rocket.
Taste.
Those are small rocket thingies.
It's okay. I will go like this just to see what happens.
Okay, check your staging.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah! Oops. Okay.
It's gonna be good. As expected.
Well, it's still going up. That's fine by me. Here. Huh? Huh? Why? That's okay.
Rest in peace again, Jebediah Kirkman. Okay, do you want me to build a rocket?
Yeah, you do it, and I'll watch.
Okay, well, I will do it once, alright? And then you'll have to do it yourself.
Super.
Okay, so let's see, fuel tanks. I'll go with that one. I'll use the same engine as well because it's quite good. Don't really need to return here. Now, a coupler. I'll use one of these. This is going to be a bit overkill, but whatever. Okay. That should be good. Aerodynamics. Then those and those. And then that. Okay, let's see if it has the Untitled Spacecraft. That's an amazing name. Okay, so I'm going to do this launch once. I'm going to explain what happens. And then, yeah, so I launch, right? There it goes. Now, these side rockets have a little bit less fuel than this big one. So they're going to end faster. And when they do, I'm going to trigger this stage, which will separate them and hopefully not explode my rocket. Just waiting for this to go down. We only have like half of our faces on camera right now. Okay, and now separate that shit. And let's go sideways.
Uh-oh.
Yep. And it's running out of fuel. There we go. Ran out of fuel. So now that's us, right? Now we can check here. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Well, that's good. The higher you are, the easier it is to get into orbit. So basically, like the apoapsis is the highest point in your trajectory. The periapsis is the lowest point. So when you do a maneuver on one side, it will affect the other, and the farther away you are, the more it will affect. So I can, for example, since it's gonna take 10 minutes to get there, I can just click around here, warp here. It goes there automatically. Now, I know that this is a progress. Right now, we're going in this direction, which is like this. Okay, so there's the Earth. We're going like this, basically to where we are pointing. We're going quite steep, but I know that when we're getting near the top, we're going to turn this way, and then we're going to fall in that direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since I want to go sideways, I can point to this side, like just here between the blue and the orange. And I ran out of fuel. No? Oh, Oh, I still didn't turn it on. Okay. Now I turn it on. And as you can see, it will start to spread its legs apart. Like a little bitch. So, and then I start increasing again. And there it goes. And I still have a bit of fuel. And there you go. When you see the periapsis, now we're on orbit. You can wait here as long as you want. It will start rotating around the world forever and ever. And that's how you do it. Basically. Alright, let's do this again.
No, that's okay. Oops. Where is it?
Come on, now you make a rocket.
But I didn't pay attention.
You need to add the cockpit first.
Colorado.
So on top right. Yeah.
Okay.
You can use the shift key and the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. What you're looking for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Aquela pontinha de cima.
The parachute is under utilities.
Like so.
But yeah, since we are going to orbit it, we don't really need a parachute, but you know. Oh shit!
Why?
Jesus, looks like a hat.
Okay, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Erased? No. There was something else, right?
You
Like
mean the
this?
fuel tanks?
Erased? I don't know. Is that skip? Okay. Okay.
You have the information on the sides if you want to check.
Ah, não me lembro.
You need to add a fuel tank. The fuel tank that we use is on the top. Top.
Top.
Okay. Third line.
Hmm?
Yeah, below. That's RCS. That's
First?
for. That is the smaller version. But yeah. Zoom in a little bit. Scroll the mouse wheel up. Yeah, might be easier to work with. So, what happens before you use that engine?
I don't know.
You're not going to use it at the same time as that, are you?
Hmm?
You're not going to use it at the same time as the other rocket, are you?
No?
You need to separate it
Wait, what?
with a decoupler.
Where is it? Hmm?
Under the coupling section. Okay.
Okay. Click. Just. Huh?
Those are all couplers, and now you have to check if it's the size you need.
It's
You
okay.
already added one.
I know. I'm just reading the.
Ah, okay. Yeah, those are usually all small, different sizes for different sized rocket parts.
No, it was this, right? No?
You already added.
Oh no.
Okay.
Another one.
So I'll just show you what you have right now. You have the big ass parachute, a pod, a fuel tank that gives fuel to this engine, a decoupler, and a liquid fuel engine with no fuel.
So I can remove. Oops.
It's fine. By the way, if you want to sell something, you just need to put it on the left side. There we go. Scroll it upwards.
Okay.
Alright. Just click here, please.
Go on.
Okay. This, and then click that. Click, and then click on the other one. No. Yeah. Okay, now you can add stuff to the sides if you want.
What's this?
That is a really tiny solid fuel rocket. That is the most powerful engine, but it needs liquid fuel. So you would need to add liquid fuel tanks for that to work. That one is also a pretty good engine, and it comes with fuel.
Which one did you use before?
I used the smaller versions of the solid rocket, which are on the top, right? Is it?
I don't know.
It was that one.
This one?
The back thumper solid fuel booster.
Yes.
Yes, that one.
How?
You have symmetry mode.
Where?
It's that little circle there. That one. So that way you put the 2. If you click again, you put 3, 4, 6, or 8.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
I guess it does. Just one thing that on normal gameplay would not go well, which is that your parachute is opening up at the same time as your rocket. Hey, Total Gambit!
Should I do something?
You should, ideally. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that can work. I mean, at the same time that you separate it. Up to you. Okay, launch. Enemy for explosions. Here we go, the drumstick. Prepare to lift off. I'll give you help. I'll put in the stability assist. Oh shit, look at it go.
It's not going to work, right?
It might. Although I am expecting a few explosions. You could maybe start turning sideways with the D key.
Can't.
Yeah, there's way too much pressure. I can't rotate it. What about now?
Actually,
Okay, you opened up the parachutes, I would advise you to shut down your engines because you're wasting a lot of fuel. Right, now press the M key to see... What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, so as you can see, your apoapsis is gonna be at... Wow, even less than my rockets. Okay, so before you do anything, just zoom in a little bit so you can have a bit better. And you wanna start... No, not as much on the top, a little bit before you get there. I said a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember, you're going really fast upwards and then your speed will reach about 0 when you get to the top. So now, you can click on that little arrow on the bottom. Yep, bring it up. You point it in that part, along that white line, near the blue and stuff. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Just use the WASD keys.
Yeah. Okay. And
Maybe the D key a little bit more. Go sideways. A bit more, a bit. There we go. And now when you want, you turn on your engines. Shift, Control, Z or X. Probably Z. There we go. Now let's see it from the top. So we can see. Just use the mouse. Just use the mouse. Just leave the rocket as it is. Rotate the camera. Right mouse button. Upwards. So let's see from above. Zoom out a little bit. And you ran out of fuel. Almost got it. Almost got it. Shall we revert to flight or let them crash to their deaths?
can we just, leave it here?
You're giving up?
I am.
You are? Okay. In that case, wanna try one last time with a rocket?
No, this time you do like no.
I do the rocket?
Now you have to complete my rocket because I clearly am not really good at this. So now you have to fix it for me.
Okie dokie. Aerodynamics, puts in nose cones. What else? Some wings. Let's go overkill. Okay, now you're responsible for the staging, alright?
Huh?
You're responsible for the staging, so the first stage, all 5 rockets will go at the same time. The next stage will detach these rockets, the 4 ones on the sides. So when they run out of fuel, you can trigger that. And on the last stage, and then on the next stage, you will separate all of this from the top part, and then you will turn on this engine when you want to. Okay? So let's see it. Your last try. But yeah, actress, she's doing at least 10 times better than I did the first time I played this.
Jesus.
Okay, 20 times better. The first time I launched, it was kind of like what you did with the parachute, but it does everything at launch, and everything just exploded. Yeah, this game can be quite complicated sometimes. Try to start turning right. And running out of fuel. I said running out, not ran out. Okay,
No,
now
This is my problem because it all goes red and I don't understand if it's still working on or if it just, you know, blew up.
Nah, everything was fine. What happened there? What happened there is that when you are leaving the atmosphere, there's a lot of pressure and all that shit, right? So everything starts burning up, but everything is fine because they have a lot of temperature resistance. Gravity turn. Okay, better to wait until they ran out of fuel. Then when after they run out, you let them go. And then you start rotating when the other one maybe starts running out of fuel or stuff. Okay. So. Up. And
There's one left.
there's something that ran out of fuel. And yeah, space. Can you click the why don't you please? There we go, see, now it's lighter and it can go up a bit more. Oh, nice dart you got there. Okay, that one ran out of fuel as well. You should probably detach it so it doesn't weigh you down. There we go. And now we can see how high you are going. Let's press the M key.
Okay.
And what is your apoapsis? How is it lower than last time? Anyway, just go there. Try to go as close to the tip as you can. You can zoom in. Yeah, zoom in. Try to go as close as you can. About there, maybe. And then get ready to accelerate in that direction. When you see that the marker is pretty much where you are right now, would be a good time. You can press the dot and the comma to make it go a bit faster or slower, but it's better to just wait maybe. Okay, I'll do that wait. No, I'll just do the time shift for you. And okay.
I know.
Z. You should probably turn on your engine right now with the Z key.
Nothing happened.
Wait. Have you... Oh, okay. Will she do it this time, folks?
Again?
And we got an orbit!
Hey.
You did it!
Cool.
How does it feel to fly a real rocket? A real rocket, yes.
That's cute.
Do you want me to contact NASA now?
No, I'm just happy that I don't have to try this again.
Yeah, I know, it's traumatizing. You killed a lot of innocent Kerbals with this experiment. But yeah, nobody has to die because of you now, except for him, because he's stuck in space and he has no fuel or energy, and he'll just die eventually. Okay, then he won't actually die. They're weird things, they don't even need to eat or anything. The only thing that can kill them is crashing your rocket, which you've done a few times, but it's okay.
Como é que se vai para dentro?
C. Oh, and another cool thing you can do, if you want, you can EVA. So now your guy is outside in space.
Yep.
And you can also go on an adventure. But you'll probably run out of fuel soon, and then you'll really get in a lot of shit. But you know. And that's it, GG. Everybody give me a blood trail thumbs up for her being able to accomplish this feat. Not her feat, the accomplishment of orbiting, you know? And yes, say goodbye to the people, they all came here to see you.
Bye bye. Aquela é na Coala?
It is, yes. Stop telling people's names on the internet. They have their own fake identities for a reason, you know. Well,
Okay, it was fun.
that's about it, folks. Now, that's about my turn. You also need to play my games. And I don't know, man. Not sure if I'm gonna play some more Kerbal or maybe some Mountain Blades. I think I'll play some Mountain Space Program. Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is Tiburcio. Yeah.
I'm out.
Hey, agora mostra o Hércules. And this is our other dog. Alright, let's look at it. Okay, so I'll be restarting the stream very shortly. So stay where you are. Unfortunately, I will not be playing Kerbal Space Program now. I'm gonna be playing some Mountain Blade because I want to finish the game first. You're more than welcome to join me, but if you really want to see Kerbal, then I'll stop for here. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's do it then. See you guys soon. No problem, actress. I hope you had fun watching this. She played a lot better than I expected, to be honest. I thought there would be a lot more explosions and hilarity, but feels like it won't. Well, good job anyway.